Hi, welcome back to Sayas Pilates and Beyond. And today we are going to use a roller and either a ball or a pillow. So go ahead and gather your props, and we're going to do a little bit of reformer on the roller. Let's get moving. So keep the ball or your pillow handy. I'm going to put mine to the side. And let's go ahead and lay down and allow the roller to rest low calf, just above the Achilles there. Plant your palms down. Imagine that you are laying on the carriage and that there are springs that are going to push us in and out. So flex the feet. We're going to begin with some footwork on the roller. So from here, we bend in, we roll the roller in, we massage the feet a little. And then from here, we exhale. Let's press out and float up. It is okay to arch. Then we release down, roll back in. It's like we're doing heels on parallel on that foot bar. And back in. Now let's just flow. Exhale out and in. And in. Reach through the heels. And X. And in. Once more there. X. And in. Now, you might notice that I'm shuffling a little bit with the roller. The roller has a mind of its own, so please feel free to adjust. Same thing, but we point the feet now and back in. And exhale. Press down to lift and in. And press and in. Really parallel. And press and in. Oh, I'm losing the roller. Once more there and press. And it's part of the work, right? Adjusting the roller. Excellent. Let's make a little froggy, make a little Pilates V. Heels together, toes and knees apart. Flex out through those feet as we press down to lift and roll back in. And in. Feel those glutes wrap here. It's pretty satisfying. And in, even without the springs. And in. 3 more. And out. And in. And rise up. And down, and out, and back in. Excellent. Heels on. Imagine, again, this is the foot bar, wide V. Just comfortably open, flex those feet, and again, press down to rise up, and in. Excuse me. And press out, and in, right? Pilates makes us aware of the sensations in your body, even itches on your face. And press, and in, and 2 more. Flex those feet, reaching through the heels. And last time here, press out and back in. Excellent. Toes, same thing, toes on wide V. We point the feet this time. And in, and in. And try to balance out the pelvis. And in. And float as evenly as possible. And in. 2 more. And reach through the feet. And in. Last time. And press. And back in. Excellent. Let's go ahead and keep the pelvis pretty soft right now. Let's do some figure 8s. So legs are still wide, wide-ish, maybe a little bit more narrow than they just were. Internally rotate, let the thigh bones and knees fall toward each other, and then lengthen out. Externally rotate, go for your width. Find that butterfly and drag back in. Internal, let's take an inhale this time to lengthen, and an exhale. Keep it kind of slow and soft right now. We're trying to be heavy in our legs, in our hip joints. 1 more that direction. Inhale and exhale. And then reverse it. Stay wide and then come back in narrow. And inhale. Now let's think loose, soft glutes. And in, letting the balls and the hip sockets just roll around. And once more in, and rolling in. Excellent back center. Great, so there's our footwork. Let's find your pillow, find your ball, place it pretty high in your upper inner thighs, closer to your pubic bone than your knees, and we're gonna bridge. So from here, the goal is to keep the roller, the carriage, as still as possible, yeah? So press down, find a little bird on a log, right? So you have these little talons with your feet. Take a breath. Exhale, let's articulate up. Inhale, grow taller, and exhale back down, articulating. And you might feel some sensations in your hands. Stretch when you need to. Or I hope you're feeling sensations. And in, and X, back down. And arches on, find those little talons, and in, and X, and down. 2 more there, and X to rise, inhale to ascend more, exhale to descend, and supple that spine back down. Once more, and rise up. Balancing at the top, finding parallel feet, we pulse our inner thigh prop. Pump the breath. Take your chin a little bit off your chest. And a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice big squeeze, nice big scoop. Now you're gonna bring those heels into your sitting bones, little pulses. Pump and keep scooping high. 4. Pause for a moment. Now, like we're gonna massage our heels, we push away a little. Pump and roll, and a 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, walk the roller in, so we're back on our feet. Scoop up, let's do that again. Heels pump in, and a 4, 3, 2, and opposite way we push out, and a 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk the roller in again, get those feet on top, scoop up, 10 more pulses with your inner thighs, and a squeeze, 2, 7, find your talons, 9, and squeeze, scoop up, and release back down. Excellent. Take the prop away. We're gonna jump right away into stretching and moving through those hips and hammies. So let's go ahead and float up, and we're gonna find our sacrum, right? The back of our pelvis on the roller. Lower back, too high, and if it feels like it's gonna slide away, too low. So from here, find the Goldilocks just right position. Make sure all your props are out of the way. And then it should be, we know we're sort of correct in this position when the knees easily float off the ground. A lot of hand positions. If you want them out here, great. If you want to hold your roller in place, find what feels good for you. I'm going to try this. Right now, we're just going to take our knees to one side a little bit, about 45 degrees. Finding a little tick-tock. Easing out of all that wonderful back work that bridging gives to us. Ooh, just got to release. And sometimes that's what spiraling does. That's why I love spiraling, or one of the many reasons why. And then we're also hydrating all that wonderful tissue along the sacrum there and getting a little bit into those side glutes. Even yourself out, and then go ahead and find center. Again, the roller has a mind of its own, so just make sure it doesn't roll completely away. And make sure the clothing is comfortable. From here, let's lengthen and yawn those legs up. Let's circle the ankles. Let's reverse those circles. Give a little shake, 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 little in, out, in, out. And then really reach through those legs. Again, I'm gonna anchor a little bit differently. Lengthen your legs as much as you are able, and then let's take a scissor, and then at the bottom, I want you to really smack the foot on the ground so it's okay if we bend, and then let's switch, and nice clip, and a reach, and a reach. We're just gonna keep pumping the breath. We're gonna keep moving. I'll cue you through different foot positions to challenge our coordination. Nice long legs, or at least that top one. Reach and reach. And flex the feet. Try to tap that heel down. Heel down. Don't bang too hard, right? But a little bit of vibration goes a long way. Now pause. Try to flex the top foot. Point the bottom foot. Smack that one on the ground. Let's continue. And open up. Yawn the legs and and a 4, 4 and a 3, 3 and a 2, 2 and a 1 and 1. Excellent, both legs up. Bend those knees again. Let's take a little tick-tock. Finding center, putting the roller under your pelvis, and then let's finish with some nice big bicycles. So I love to start this with scissors because we're still gonna flex and point, but because when we do a bicycle, we're gonna take these relatively slow to start. We wanna aim for half a second to be in that scissor. So it's really, ooh, you know, when you wake up and you yawn overhead, same thing here, the legs are yawning into that scissor. Big bicycle, big bicycle. Try to flex the top foot, point the bottom. Little bit faster and reach, and reach, and reach, and reach. Unfolding reach. And reach, and reach, and reverse, and slow it down. Slide the ball of the foot on the ground, just so we don't stub our toes. So try to flex the top. Soften those ribs. Go to only where they can stay really heavy. Little faster, reach. Aim for that scissor. Aim for the scissor. And reach, and just 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and relax. Now that's more like being on the Cadillac, right, with your legs in the springs, but you know, Pilates equipment. There's a reason why the springs exist everywhere, because they give wonderful feedback, very much like the roller, right? It's allowing us to find some stability through instability. So from here, let's just finish with a nice hip stretch. Hug one knee in, let the opposite leg just fall off, right? And it does not have to touch the ground. We really wanna make sure that we are connected and heavy in our center to allow for the most opening. Feel free to give yourself a massage, maybe even dig into that hip a little. It can get pretty intense, and you might feel it in many places. You might feel it down your quad, you might feel it on the outside of the hip here, you might feel it deep in, it's actually a psoas stretch, right? Deep in this psoas muscle in our torso. So just feel what you feel, let the hands be heavy, and breathe, connecting back into your center. On your next exhale, heavy leg, slide that leg in and switch. Take a moment just to check in. It might feel different than the first side. Again, any massaging or palpating that you'd like, please do. Ooh, scooping the pubic bone a little bit, letting the arms be heavy, softening the ribs back into your breath. Once again, on an exhale, slide that leg in. Just make sure your pelvis is still on the roller. Just allow the knees to kind of fold in. And thank you very much for this reformer roller leg day. Yeah? Enjoy. Thanks so much for joining me today with this movement flow on the roller. Please subscribe, and if you'd like to support this channel, please click the donation link in the description. Have a great day.